Welcome to Wild 50 Plus. My name is Charlene and I will be 65 this summer of 2025. And I wanted to share the reason as to why I reactivated my YouTube channel after many years of not uploading. Simple. I just want to get people to move. I want them to adopt a more active lifestyle so that we can do all that we can to secure longevity, but not just longevity, but quality of life as well as independence and freedom. My target is mainly those in the mature community, 40s and up. I want for people to understand not just the physical benefits of exercise, but the connection of exercise and brain health or mental health. On a personal level, in the last few years, my mother went from being fairly healthy to being diagnosed with aphasia, which is a terrible condition that affects your speech. It's like she could see the words in her head. She knew what she wanted to say, but when she went to speak, it would just all be gibberish. It was diagnosed as a very aggressive form of aphasia, and the onset seemed to have just come overnight. Now, gradually, the aphasia developed into dementia. She was tested, and the dementia is not due to genetics. In her case, there were parts of the brain that were damaged because my mother, since the time that she was very young, she took multiple falls, many falls, broke many bones in her body. And some of them were worse than others, and there were some that affected her brain. And that's when the aphasia developed. Now, throughout the years, she's had some doctors try to tell her why she may be falling so often. One doctor said that she had a very weak core. She had another doctor tell her that she had weak ankles. She was just trying to figure out why she was falling so easily. I believe it may have been a combination of the two. That coupled with the fact that she never trained what we call your type 2 muscle fibers or fast twitch muscle fibers, which are the muscles that allow you to maintain balance and stability when you're in the midst of taking a fall. Just like when you trip over something or you may slip on ice and you're about to go down, but your feet move really fast and they're able to brace you and keep you from falling. So like sprints or any kind of exercise that require for your feet to move fast help to train these muscles. And obviously having a strong core will also absolutely keep you stable and balanced and upright. Now, there's been a lot of research and a lot of studies that prove the connection between exercise and brain health and preventing things like dementia and Alzheimer's. Now, to realize that if my mother had had the knowledge and understanding that we have today about exercise, about core strengthening, about muscle building, and had made these things part of her life would more than likely be completely different today. Exercise, muscle, and brain health are all related. And I know that there are a lot of people on a very similar trajectory. On one day, they will realize the consequences of not having set themselves up to consistently make exercise and movement part of their lives. It may not be aphasia or dementia. It could be cardiovascular problems. It could be cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's. This is what the channel is all about. I'm just trying to affect and make as many people aware of how extremely important movement and exercise is. It goes way beyond aesthetics. This is about life and remaining healthy and strong and independent for as long as possible. Now, in the video that I uploaded titled, "What Does an Airplane and the Human Body Have in Common?" I quoted Newton's law of motion that states that an object in motion will remain in motion unless disrupted by an external force. And an object at rest will remain at rest unless disrupted by an external force. Well, I want to be that external force that comes and is able to disrupt someone's sedentary lifestyle. But maybe something I say or something I do, and get this person to move and change the direction in which they may be headed health-wise. A person at rest who remains at rest will, by default, begin to eventually break down, decline, gradually become weaker, sick, and often die prematurely. This is what a great number of people have to look forward to if there is no disruption. I am just trying to do my part, however small, and this is where you can help me. I want to explain briefly how YouTube works. Unless you're involved with it, you're not expected to know how the whole beast functions. It all comes down to one thing: algorithm. When I set up the channel, I did it in a way that was very specific about my target audience, that being the mature community, 40s and up. And I also stated that this will be all about all things fitness and health and wellness and nutrition, plus every other issue that we may face, such as relationships and children and parenting, etc. Because all that affects our health, especially mental health and physical health. But the way that YouTube puts out the content and how much coverage and visibility it may get is based on how much engagement is in the channel. Essentially, how much movement and activity there is. What causes this movement and engagement? Number one, when people subscribe. It is free, it's just one click. Number two, when they click on the like button right under the video, it is a thumbs up. Number three, when they share the video. And number four, when they comment. All this causes activity and engagement and movement. Subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting triggers the algorithm to continue to present the videos to more of my target audience. Because when you first begin to upload, it begins small. It will put it out to just a few of my target audience. And if it does well, it will put it out to more of my audience. And as the visibility and coverage begins to expand and there is engagement and activity, it continues to push it out to more and more people. The more engagement there is in the channel, the more visibility it will get. So although I know that some of you have clicked on the like when you see the post on Facebook, and I so much appreciate it, if you would actually click on the link, go to YouTube, to the channel, watch the video, preferably in its entirety, because the algorithm does keep track of total viewing hours. And that is really important. So if you click in and you click back out, it's not ideal. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Click the like button. If there is a bell, which may be on some videos, click on the bell, and what that does is that it will just notify you of when I upload a new video. And please comment. It can be questions, it can be suggestions. I will love that. It can be just thank you. I love the video. Anything. It would all make a huge difference, because these are the things that you can control and you can do, while I do what I need to do on my end, on my side. If you see the video and the link on Facebook and you will share it, please share publicly, public instead of just friends, because your friends will see it, but also friends of friends will also catch it as it comes through their feed. This means a lot to me. Shooting videos, editing, posting, it takes time, but it is a labor of love. And I want for as many people, especially those 40s and up, to be provoked to see that if myself at almost 65, I can have a strong fitness base, they can too. It's never too late to start making some changes that will make all the difference. It's about making those decisions today so that you can have a head start to an amazing future and a life that is by design, not by default. Thank you.